that the Reina is coming out for me.
We'll check it in between maps.
Bro. Honestly, though, Meteor pops off with the Reina. Anything's possible.
The biggest thing they're going to have to deal with on their attacking side is Leaf's chamber. G2 have a ton of different looks for him getting aggressive.
T1 right now has a full counter to this composition.
Besides that chamber.
Because of the salvos that could insta-break TP chamber and Yoru TP, you kind of need to place your TPs in different spots, but it also limits the range that you get. So you have to see what we get now.
This event. He's never won a trophy before, but he's that close. That's how good he is, and he's gonna try and break that record on Jet.
A lot is on the line for both of these teams. Let's send it back over to your casters to call all.
Yeah, Reina's crazy. Reina's crazy.
All the action, and based on what we're seeing in these comps, there is gonna
But
be
for me, this is just T1 wanting to disrespect the aggression of the double Yoru and chamber aggression on, and plus they chose the attack side to start.
Much at all.
It's the second time ever, as far as I can tell. This is completely unexpected.
They know about the leaf jump if he's gonna put a TP there. So I like that he's not going for the jump in the very beginning. Think in the very beginning, if salvos are being dropped from the very beginning, then that means that T1's been studying the tape.
On the offseason, they had the Cypher on this map when they were playing it a bit, but this is the real danger, man.
Yeah. After mentioned there from the analyst desk, Leaf on this chamber.
Yeah.
One of the few in the world.
He's got salvos going straight at the spot. So like for him, it's when the drone realizes that Leaf is playing this spot, then the TP has to be somewhere else, right? They are studying tape here on G2. I'm scared. I'm scared for G2 now, chat. I'm very scared for G2 here. You just hope that they're going to be on point in their shooting for G2.
The shock there was available, we would be able to do it, but we'll just get him with the classic, it seems.
Leaf is going to have a very hard time on defense, to be honest.
And as he goes to swing out, he's just getting encroached upon. Will be hunted as T1 reclaim the lead in pistols and get the opening round here on Abyss.
So if I could theory craft a little bit on what's going on here in T1's
theory craft is what I was trying to find the word a couple of days ago. I'm going to keep that in mind.
I'm trying to throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks, but my guess is that part of this is the Leers can keep Leaf off balance. Like, you can clear the way that he holds A. Like, a lot of times he's going to be peeking out a little bit even deeper than
I haven't done the World yet. I haven't done any of the New York Times games yet. I see. I've been doing the one-up puzzle. I haven't had a chance to finish it yet.
Stacks with the drone, stacks with a kill.
Gonna be taken down.
At least he stole the orb away. He's trying to jump off. Cannot get it. But at least he got the orb.
Trent could not escape. It will just be flawless here for the side of T1. G2 venting the play, sticking around with it, it would seem. And overall,
he is getting very close to Hunter's Fury.
These ultimates into the likes of Buzz to Stacks.
I mean, because here's the thing for T1. A lot of what G2 wants to do on this map is control mid. Use those double TPs, whether it be jog,
so he's trying to figure out, I guess, where to put the trip, but it's just like, fuck it, I'm going to go back with the same thing.
Push out from vent sometimes, things like that. But with this Reina here,
I think right now T1's just going to try to keep abusing the position from Leaf, and by the time G2 calls a timeout, they're going to switch things around.
I mean, why not? The mud's worked, let's do it.
Again, those salvos to try to interrupt and find some damage. Once that rendezvous comes through, Trent, nice headshot on the swing.
This is such cool macro from T1.
One back there on to Buzz, finds another. Stacks eliminated, dart in. Looking for the shock setup as Meteor able to find Leaf. Back into a 3v3, Spike still not yet planted.
Flash out of this.
Committed to. Pop flash out.
Beautiful.
Meteor off the flank, able to find one.
Give another flash shot.
Pulling the corner. Headshot is found. Jogamo going to be eliminated. And Trent's out of bullets.
So right now, forcing Leaf out of this line, and as soon as they do that, Buzz is dashing in as a jet. That's 2 rounds that he's done that so far. And I think this is very reminiscent on how they're able to punish Con on defensive on split.
with you
Like
till the
Khan
end,
kept taking
the
forward
dismiss
lines
can
and
work for Ivy.
aggressive
Boxes
angles,
so
but
nicely on
also
site.
playing it
We're
very
gonna see similar
solo
scenes
in
on
a
B,
sense.
assuming that T1 eventually
So as
goes
soon as
over
he gets
there.
pushed back,
And
they're just
immediately
closing
a
the gap.
timeout called here.
Buzz
By
is just
gosh, he
closing
loves
the
to
gap
get
and fighting.
into things early, especially if his team is down like 3-0, 3-1. He wants to make sure that whatever's going wrong gets corrected immediately. And my guess is
But the issue right
play a
now
little
is
bit
if you're
further back,
trying to
gonna have to
force
give up
in
a
more
little bit of
players
space
to
towards
support
A-main,
Leaf
because
here on this
that
B
right
site,
there with the Leers, it's actually going to be quite
then you're now
challenging.
weakening
Man, as quickly and as deep as Buzz is
your
getting at the
your
moment.
mid and B.
Looks like he's playing the brand new agent here. Just so fast to scale.
I would
forward into the
assume
site
here
and
for
take
this
that
timeout that
space.
you're still
It's like,
running
you mean I don't
the
have to play
Tejo
Lord of
drone
Race?
and maybe
Yeah.
like one of the
All right,
duelists,
let's go.
but you're probably playing a 2-1-2, just to see if,
Resource
or
starts
maybe a
early now with
1-1-3,
G2. We're
just to see if there's
anticipating
aggression
that
coming out somewhere.
maybe for themselves. Certainly not for T1.
Oh, they're
Ball's
going
gonna
for the
be
straight read.
a couple more singers
They're going
back
for the
into
straight
mix
read
C.
that G2 is going to add more
Swing
support
things
on the
here
A
with a
site
thirsty
and then
attempt.
just plow the B site.
Hunter's Fury off the back of Trent's heroics thus far is going to be online.
Yeah, now my eyes are on to Sylvan. He's looking to take a little bit of space towards mid, see what he can get done. That's something that G2 does so well is control that space, and they're all the way over, putting 3 players.
Maybe next
onto the
round
A
it's a
site.
1-1-3
Look at
when
this
G2
conditioning.
has guns.
They stack things up here. T1 immediately pivoting over to that B site for the first time. Just looking to try to catch them off guard. It's talking about deep little peek.
The classic.
He's back out, joins in on this side of the map after not seeing anything. Quick to reinforce here, RG2 making the right call to get into pole
Beautiful
position.
haunt.
On.
It gets 2 players towards Ivy.
Dealing 2 players here. It's Valen pushing forward.
Nice
Unable to
trade
line
by
to kill
Trent.
himself. Trent will be
Trent
able
has
to
been
himself.
on point this series
up a
so
fake
far,
out.
chat.
So far, just that 1-for-1. Hunter's Fury off the back of the ping. Meteor previously weakened up, ends up falling down.
Oh my
Easy.
god, wait.
Gunned out by Leaf. Stacks pushing forward, however. Catching a glimpse, but Leaf over the top. Headhunter collects. And Sylvan
Yeah,
now once
MVP,
again has
MVP. There's no
the clutch
smokes
for
though. This is
T1.
difficult.
swings.
Oh,
finds the
Sylvan's
first.
going to win this.
The hold coming through, and he just faces forward. Red Bull clutch, Sylvan.
Not
bails
bad
him
though
out
for G2.
and
Some
keeps
very good
G2
damage
off the
around Hunter's
board.
Fury. We're going to take it.
It's scrappy, and G2 reacts pretty well to the B pressure. Nothing A, and they are on their horses trying to get over
Dude,
to the other side
Sylvan
of the map.
is on something
They're
as
able
well.
to cut down a lot of T1 members. A great Hunter's Fury from Trent. But Sylvan's still alive. Sylvan in the back lines. And Sylvan has come up huge for T1 since coming back off the bench. So many assists. The assist leader coming into today. Him and Jonah P neck and neck in that regard. And he's been instrumental in a massive
So 1-1-3
clutch
instead.
for T1. This time, a little bit further back. It's already pinged out. T1 has figured out already how Leaf wants to reposition. Since he's not going to play aggro in front of A main, he likes to play around the right-hand corner. See how they want to try to get him out of there. Maybe just a prowler to check.
Sure is that there's no one playing forward.
That operator.
He's got a different TP for backside now.
Another prowler to check. Tries to wait it out. Eventually has to take the rendezvous. Buzz once again.
Beautiful paranoia though coming out from
He's
Sylvan.
going to be taken down. Smoke's now popped. Plant coming through. G2
Good layers coming out from T1.
trying to go for this retake here.
The adjustment that you saw here from G2 was that if Leaf has to fall back, then Jonah has to push forward. So they don't give that space for Buzz.
Able to find a kill. Dashes into the corner and snaps on the Trent's head. Pushes forward, looks for the
But
shot to kill.
that's a
Cannot
beautiful
find it.
paranoia that
Won't
came out from
matter.
Sylvan.
The rest of the team has his back.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
5-0 start for T1.
And the diligence here. I was crediting G2 for some of their homework. T1 now getting an A+ as well. So aware of how they want to set up on this defender side. The leer into the paranoia. Good luck, Jonah P. And Leaf has no choice but to TP out.
Oh, dude, T1's just been having good macro of abusing B site on G2's defense.
And it is full throttle. And believe it or not, a second timeout for G2.
It just makes sense that he
both
has to
of
call the
them burned
timeout.
Within 5 rounds, the 6th coming.
Not something you want to see here for the G2 faithful.
So the pull back from Leaf, the push
Believing
forward from
in this
Jonah P
squad.
off the timeout to try to adjust
Largest road
also
of the day have
just
had
got
to
snuffed.
get to this moment.
So they need to go into the next play.
Happened with the previous organization, getting picked up by G2, getting into tier 1. They're close, but no cigar finishes last year.
I think the play now is to
now being
if they still want to keep fighting
global
towards main,
final
is you need to add Jaw.
that so many people would have said dead to rights. This
You
is
need
the
to add
one
Jaw,
Abyss,
double that up.
where they should
Counter
be able to
flashes too.
smash T1.
You need a counter flash when these guys are gonna double flash or double flash in
All I
with
could
Reyna
think
and
of when I saw this
Omen.
comp was what in the paper Rex is T1 doing? Because this is just madness, but it's working. And again, it's leaning into the strengths of this T1 team. Double duelist, create chaos, create space, let your fraggers frag. And they've been so good. That
So they're gonna try to lock
coordination
things
in
down
the
with a
heat of the
Dota
moment
Fuss
with
down
T1
towards the B line, and
is
then probably
unparalleled
just
so far
more
this year
support
in
here towards A.
2025. This time, try to put a little bit more pressure here with Jonah P. Aftershock to dissuade the push. Do have Jogamo there as well on the Yoru. Try to cause a little bit of chaos.
Another chance, another attempt here out of Thrifty. On point blank. TP out, Armageddon, forcing Jonah P forward. Once again, paranoia up. Regains some vision, but Buzz still able to go ahead and find one. Swings back through, Trent. To go ahead and
Good
collect.
fights back,
Meteor
though.
Dropped. Some solid trading here for the side of
Nice
G2,
double
but now
swing.
Player advantage in the hands of T1. Weapons not recoverable. Leaf slowly creeping his way over. The tour de force committed in. He needs to put it to good use.
He's dead.
Try to go for the close angle. Spotted
Oh,
the
he
leg,
just saw
finds
the
a
leg,
shot.
yeah.
Gonna be put down.
Wait, winnable.
Slow field there, weapon recoverable. Just the stinger still. Sylvan. Oh,
Read.
down. Out of the smoke, but Stacks with a reposition. It's not red!
Oh, Stack's reposition is so
Every
good.
single time. T1
Oh my
denies them
god,
the
this
win.
is sick.
Another Red Bull clutch. This time from
It's
Stacks.
heartbreaking so far as a G2 fan,
I mean, Jonah
but
P
to
is
see how
just getting
nice T1's
brutalized
been looking here
outside of the A
on
door.
this map. They're
And they're
permaban,
throwing so much utility to make sure that's clear, and Buzz is always
and it's
checking
just
that angle
outplaying
first.
G2 so far.
God, Buzz. Excuse me, Stacks as well. Just
It's so smart.
it's so unbelievably
I
smart,
never
and
knew
that's
Chronicles
those
of Narnia was
years
based
of
off books,
experience
Flippy.
that they've had. So many international tournaments that they've been through. They want to make the most of it this time, finally getting to that grand finals. Jog, TP out, another push forward towards A. Gonna be clear to the drone. Smoke immediately goes up. Meteor's still gonna push forward.
Clear out. Over the top. Buzz drifting. Shot out of
Good
the
first
sky.
start.
Jonah P through
Nice,
smoke,
that's through
behind.
smoke
He's in
on
the
one.
best
Another one fully
opportunity.
blinded.
And what is that? The Colette! Silva
Nicely
takes it
done,
down.
G2.
This time, damn near flawless in reply.
Now they
G2's
realize 3
long
players on
last.
site.
Break the win streak from T1.
Yeah, like the ideas here. Just gum them up at the choke and just spray them down. Don't let them keep getting through there for free. Buzz, the flank angle attempted to be created with the up and over, the blade storms.
Counter-Strike
Immediately
Lewis?
shut down. Nice work by Jog. Jonah P there.
Surprised you didn't see the one on the left.
That
was,
Stacks or Sylvan trying to run out of that smoke and just get them shut down. And yeah, you can see it's easy, guys. Just spray them down through the smoke.
Let's do that every time. Because the rounds have been close, G2 have broken down the economy a bit here from T1. Oh, okay, yep.
He's good.
Waiting for a little while longer than felt comfortable.
Just jog things.
Wait, did they hear an op? Yeah.
Get that
Leaf just
early
shot an
info.
op somehow. Why?
a few extra
Why did he do
angles.
that?
With those peaks that you normally can't get any. So let's see. He's going to tuck into the corner again. This time
Wait
though,
for the Prowler. Hey, actually, the economy's
T1
broken.
gonna leave. Just
How did
Mizu.
T1's economy break when he
Him
got
across
6
over
rounds in a
towards
row?
that operator.
That shows how close these rounds have been.
They have no info on this side of the map.
Go for another one. Does go ahead and catch a glimpse. Does that keep them interested enough? Just the one player. They've been playing
But it's
off these prowlers, off the haunts coming through. So for now, G2 not going to be rotating anybody
CT
over.
side's going to be the
Exactly,
easier
it's the
one
bait.
for T1?
That's what's going to sell
I don't
this.
think so.
That TP might give it away.
If you look at their composition right now, they don't have the best stall. They don't have a Senti player. They don't have double controller. They have to fight. And if they lose the fights, then G2 could just operate around the map. So the game's not necessarily over. It looks very one-sided to start for T1 because they've been really good on how they were. Oh, no.
Just goes up into heaven. He comes away with 2 eliminations. Draw committed here forward on the site, but is not ready for the flank. Buzz Second round takes him down.
Chat, come on.
The Rolling Thunder committed, meaning absolute check. Buzz.
I mean, if you wanted waffles, you just got it from G2 right there.
Ken Trent.
How does it get 2 kills with it goes from Sylvan right there, dude?
Basically,
We were literally
it's
just
here
praising
for
how
T1,
close the rounds were
not
because
allowing for G2 to get back-to-back wins.
T1 won 6 rounds in a row. The first round that they lose, they have to go on a thrifty.
For the current kill record at
Crane.
international events. What a
They had
player,
2 rifles and
he
3
is showing
pistols,
off on this
and they
jet.
still converted that round.
And no one else from the top 5 is here.
Yo, let's go,
Let me
Buzz.
tell you, the gap from second to third, monstrous. Buzz looking to
player.
push about 350 kills ahead of Aspas.
Yeah, let that sink in. I mean, that's just how big consistent, those Vision Strikers, DRX teams were. Now this T1 team might do something they never could.
Beautiful by Leaf. Look at the push down middle.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Tearing them asunder as Stacks. Tucked into the corner. But well, red headshot. Stacks fighting back for one, fights back for another.
At least he got Spike.
It all comes down to Meteor, and he cannot find the first. Gets that kill on Leaf. Maybe you start believing, but G2 getting themselves his second round win.
Huge stuff from Leaf.
The push down middle was maybe the solution this time around.
That's part of the reason he's so
But
good
it
on
wasn't
chamber.
until
Just
the shot
saw
from
the
Leaf.
dash from Buzz and was able to adjust.
Down B.
And
Defense
a great
played a
read here from
1-3-1.
G2. Start taking advantage of the mid space being given up by T1. Something they've done to a lot of other teams, but because of, I think, the pressure and the pace that T1 was coming at them, they never really kind of figured out that
We're going to push down here for a pick
and now
for Leaf.
T1 aiming to try to re-clear that space themselves. They're the ones pushing up a little bit towards mid. Shot and a miss. Leaf TP's out. Now they're grouping up. Jog there. That one ain't real.
Still taking 0 chances. Checking around in towards mid.
They at least
And
forced
obviously not
G2
gonna
all
see
the
a
way
damn
back
thing.
to be more responsive here.
Again, that Hunter's Fury online.
They have 0
One
information
does
this
get
time around,
cycled up.
especially with such an early drone coming out from Trent.
Double stars right at the door. Could be a grab well there. A little bit tricky. Gonna use the Armageddon.
Sends that over towards Tower. Buzz drifting up.
Yeah,
and
the
over
Lear-
top,
the
right
Lear
dash,
paranoia
right
is
into Tower.
annoying to
Now
deal
you
with.
show Hunter's Fury from Trent, able to find
Good
one.
kill by
Meteor
Trent,
gonna take
though.
it down. Buzz now just sat here waiting for the timing. The bow drawn out, swings the corner, looks for 2. Gets a head
Oh my God.
kill.
Kills him landing, but 2 players are low on HP. Huge recon dart. They got 2
Capitalizing as
pings.
he runs out of ammunition. Stacks.
They just saw him run. No, they haven't seen him run into smoke.
Gonna play around here. Around the sides of that nebula. Finds the first. Just a sheriff in hand. 3 bullets. The Cosmic Divide sent out and Leaf perched above.
All right. We're slowly bringing it back. We're slowly bringing it back.
T1 not able to find the round victory here, but still getting ultimates out of the hands of G2 with 2 more rounds to be played here in this half.
I think the biggest thing right now for T1, finding a way. Yeah, Meteor again.
Dude, landing that shot was huge.
From Leaf.
Letting that shot and Trent able to get the recon out was everything there for G2.
Good on Leaf.
You got to get this operator out of his hands. You got to find a way to shut this chamber down. And they've been playing a lot more passive than usual with it, and it's working a treat for G2. So for
Lots of
T1,
vaults about to come up here for T1.
This bull rush that you've been attempting had been working, but now it's starting to get shut down. Now G2 is starting to find their timings to cut you off, starting to get the reads, starting to get their feet underneath them. What can you do in response? This time they're going to send the drone over towards B.
Oh.
TP.
Now Jogamo up close, but not going to be fast enough there, Sylvan. Trying to find that punish, but Izu.
Catch
Just
Leaf.
Leaf just trying to push forward. Yeah, that's the operator now on the floor.
I have the spike.
They got Fade
What
Ult
a
with
kill to
that
be
too.
found.
And then
Right
Meteor
ball
could grab
online.
Orb.
Want to go for the push here onto the site.
That's one way to get rid of the op. Jeez.
Sylvan showing some presence here at mid. Valen still continuing to scale forward. Jonah cutting back across over towards tower. Nightfall going to be sent through. Trent pulls all the way back. Able to avoid that. Shots ring out. Those Lily's going to be situated here.
Nice seize.
All this blind spray. Buzz catching Jaw right as he tries to set up for the pop flash out of the smoke. Valen around the back being noted. Stacks watching on the angle. Buzz tries to keep himself covered. Cannot. Stacks wins the fight off screen. And now it's just Jonah P. He finds one, but nothing more. T1 looking to lock G2.
Yeah, G2 has no answer on anchoring B site
G2 could get one more round win.
or A site, whatever the site's on the right. I always mess up which site it is, but the one on the right.
Gonna be scooping up a Guardian, it looks like. Thought about an outlaw there, but
T1's probably just gonna have to keep up using this side of the map, A site.
Side of T1. I love the way Buzz plays this. Gets that kill, gets the spam, knows he's dead. Throws a smoke and tries to jump off the map to break their angles so that his other players can step in to get those kills. That's a really, really smart heads-up play from him. Leaf gets this one kill. It could be a very different round.
Absolutely. Empress now popped. Shots into the smoke from Bell, and what a timing. It's Meteor.
Almost had that.
It's a little bit of damage. Kill and assist, obviously, can devour to get his health back. Sleep just going to be shoved away from the window here at Heaven. Meteor chasing forward, considering a push out of the smoke. No more Lears available. Probably not spotting. Gets recon.
Beautiful recon again. Pings 2 players, 2 of them are solo. Aldrin gets another one.
Izu noted up
Izu's
close.
so pinned.
Trying to reposition, but as
Flank.
Target said, yes, Jonah P working his way around through their spawn. And right now, no sights on this whatsoever. Stax jumps back across the opposite way, but all eyes are tied toward their side. Jonah P able to find
Got
two.
flashed by Jog, but it's okay. It's a 3v1.
They will just look to try to run him down. They nearly align, but he cannot
Salvaged
find
half.
them.
We take it, chat.
3K
From
Valorant
6-0 to
will get
8-4,
G2
we take
a
it.
4-8 scoreline in the half.
Absolute madness. Can this work on the
I'm gonna go
defender
pee real
side?
quick.
I
I'll be right
have
back.
no idea.
We have no clue what this is going to look like. We're all going to find out together, so stay tuned.
Had it with your old phone? We've got you. At Verizon, trade in any old phone for iPhone 16 Pro on us, on any plan. And get iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all 3 on us. That's up to $2,000 in value, only on Verizon. Red Bull gives you wings.
Don't fall in the toilet? How? How the hell did I fall in the toilet?
We are back, about to jump into this second half on Abyss. Score at the moment tied up 1-1 across the series. T1 pulling out a brand new composition after keeping this map tucked away for so very long. We saw G2 starting to understand it, starting to be able to break it down in the latter bits of that half, but is this enough damage from T1 as they move over to the defense? At 8-4 scoreline, will that
Again,
get them a victory here?
no
on the map
senties.
that everyone had them written off on.
Single controller. I want to know what they're cooking here on the
Do they use this
defense.
composition on the defense?
Yes. I mean, I think my mind immediately drifts to the middle part of the map. How are you going to control that? You know, you're going to just have to throw bodies at the
I
problem
disagree. I think this
potentially.
is
It starts
has
become
to
an
be
issue.
extremity control.
Flanks or something
If you're
that
playing a
G2
Fade
love
in
to
this
create.
composition,
Seen it all the time.
you
He's
can't
gonna be
you can't
potentially
really.
working on you or
I guess you can throw an
somebody
eye maybe
even on
deep
this
enough,
squad
but
will
I
go
think
for that.
Prowlers on this side,
Jog
if
does
you're
it
trying to
from
play
time to
aggressive,
time.
is going to be very
Because of the
important.
TPs you have available, T1's gonna
I mean, they are still
force
using
a
middle,
bunch
but
of
this is
players
piss around. They have
towards that middle
paranoias. Or they
area.
smoke.
I mean, this comp's meant to brawl, so they're gonna
Players set up,
go for it.
clear on the recon, Meteor. Up close, break on the door, Buzz desperately trying to escape. Meteor gonna be good for one before getting traded up by Jogamo. Tuck back as Trent down to 35 health. Izu on the swing though, what a shot! Finds one up and over the top, but Jaw still standing! Sylvan eventually able to shut him down.
Oh. Dude, they're just fighting middle. It's team deathmatch on middle.
Stacks at 22 health, needing to get the hits across, and he cannot. G2 tie us back up 3-3 in pistols. And they take their first step. It's getting back into the driver's seat here on Abyss.
G2 had this read from the get-go. You can tell with that fault line in particular that they knew what was going on. They knew something was up. Jog does a great job to find one, TP back, find another. Buzz tries to dash in, but Jog is ready for it on the third. Huge round for him. The duelist for G2 coming up big in a pistol round that they desperately needed. And they found some success. They found some breathing room. Looks like it's all classics.
Goodbye.
Not even orbs. They're not even picking up the orbs.
That's fine.
Just taking a little, taking a note page out of the notebook here from G2. Quickly go for the reset. Some people might not like it, but I, for one, am happy to get back into the action.
I truly do not care.
Lothar alert. Yeah.
It's a valid strategy.
I mean, look, T1, you know, they've been very good at getting thrifties overall across this tournament, but they said, yeah, this one's going to be a bridge too far. Let's just get some rifles.
Yeah, there's no reason to feed any more orbs over.
Yeah, so
Jog's
extremity
already
control,
away from
fade, eye,
a dimensional drift, like
one-way smokes. Like, you have good control here on this
move on with your
side.
lives, people.
But this side and this,
Well,
if you're playing
not
Fade
this
and
one.
Omen on one
Mid.
end, I'm not too sure how
Lightly
this...
left alone
I mean,
for
that's
T1.
why maybe
yeah.
you
and
have
this
your
is- this is where I really
Tejo
expect G2
playing towards the
kind
B
of
site.
hammer the
Because
point
now he
home
drones, he could
to take
stall with
control of
his
this,
own
find those
special
flanks.
delivery,
And, for
and his
T1,
salvos,
that means you have to be really
which
good
allows for you to
at
rotate a bit.
controlling
But,
the
dude,
links,
there's a
making sure
lot
that
of gaps
those
in our
are
defense here for T1.
at least accounted for. And again, you're gonna have to throw bodies at the problem. So in this case, they've got the duelist there.
Salvo on the side, gonna peek, looking for a timing, but he's just gonna get timinged instead. Stacks taking down Jaw.
You got the TP.
Got
He's
it set
okay.
up.
It's okay.
Gets himself out of there. That's why pre-planning is very important. Does stay alive, but player advantage for the moment here in the hands of T1.
I kind of wish that
Paranoia, trying to slow things up, and Jogamo just
Jonah didn't use his
absolutely
aftershock.
blinding in the corner, ends up getting taken down. Now the crossfire coming in.
We'll talk about it in the buy time, but
Sends out the C's. Just keep them locked in position. Shock into the corner, widely avoided. Zizu rides the rope up to safety.
Should be undoable. Yeah. Okay. One for Trent. Can't find another. Buzz finds
like
the final two in
G2
the
likes to
round.
go for the
9-6
flash
now
TP
for T1.
and then the fault line, right, on this
Players
line,
lost.
and they've already
Still
salvoed
fairly
to clear the
clean,
back.
but anti-bonus.
If you actually did have
Get
the
down to the nitty-gritty.
flash and
Get
fake
to our first
TP, and then,
qualify round here
well,
for
not even a
G2 on this
TP,
attack.
just throw the flash and have Jonah walk across. I don't think
Well,
T1
we'll
maybe
push that
would have
one
expected a
forward,
player sneaking through.
Caught him at very terrible timing.
Yeah, it's been really good util though, especially from Sylvan and Izu. They've been finding good timings to hit the paranoias, to hit the prowlers, to hit the seizes. Things like that are really opening up the map for T1. And
Well,
that's
it's
another
on
thing
it's
that
on
this
a 30-second
they're doing
timer when you get a
pretty
TP
well.
out, right? So you're
It's
trying
just
to get
slow you down.
good value, the best value out of the TP.
And
So you jump
makes
out
the
for
map
info,
slower in a
TP
way, right?
away.
'Cause
At least it
you
allows
want
for you to
that
get
util,
some
you want
passive
cluster
or
G2 up and hit
some
'em with
active
everything at
information
once,
rather.
and just leave them stunned. See what they can do on this one. TP into the back.
Stacks revealed. Another Lear sent here from Meteor as he tries to get out into the open. He's able to
Come
find
on,
one,
Jog.
misses away.
Gotta win those fights, bro.
Quite a bit of damage though. I'm gonna be concussed up. Spike.
At least they have site control here.
Back sight. Starting to get planted here. Swing out the Buzz. Cannot find the kill there on the lead, but Meteor does. Looks for a fourth. Can't make it happen, but the cleanup is still swift.
Losing duels to Meteor is not gonna help you.
Gets him to double digits.
It's
10
not the
to
Lotus
6.
game where like we saw how good they were against Meteor, but
This is
Meteor in the
unbelievable.
last two maps
And
has
this
been
time it's
doing
Lorena.
some
It's
work.
the double Lears. He throws out a second one and is able to catch Jog swinging that angle. And then he finds one, gets it to miss, gets dismissed, gets the info. Sets up the good trades for the rest of T1, who are flooding right behind him.
Dude, he is too good. He is too good.
This
Him and
is
Buzz
bringing a smile
are
to my
def.
face
I mean,
because it's
even at
worked.
this point, you
I
look at the
never
whole
would've thought
roster
in
of
a million
T1.
years when I saw this right on
Everybody's an
screen
X factor so far.
that this had a
Like
open
even
hell.
Sylvan,
Look, we know
Izu.
Meteor,
Like, come on.
incredibly talented, can be one of the best
This
players
is such
in
a
the
good
world.
roster for
He
T1.
doesn't play this agent.
Aegis never plays this, but it lends itself very similarly to the ISO to a degree. Buzz, ooh, just gonna be stunned off the angle. Obviously don't go nearly as far anymore. With those
Good damage.
tailwinds when you're stunned up, but quickly T1
Jar
forced
has
away
ult now.
from this close hold.
Great covering fire there.
I think ult towards the B site. Get information of where
The ruse here is now the dimensional
Stacks
depth
is
gonna be
playing.
through. Stacks around the back of sight. Knows that he's going to be spotted out. He's desperately just trying to get out to safety. Jaw
Beautiful.
getting the capitalize, finds him with the stinger.
Even if he didn't get blinded, Jaw getting the kill is huge.
Decently red zone. The shot's not connecting. Izu just dancing around him.
They have to re-clear middle, I
Paints an
think.
outline on the wall.
You got to delay and re-clear as fast as possible.
Paranoia, scale forward, starting to begin. Buzz watching that close, deep corner. Swings out, ends up getting taken down.
Huge by Jaw, huge by Jaw.
5-3, knife pulled out.
Oh
Someone
my
will be able to
God.
stop him from fighting the embarrassing
Frontline
kill.
suck was huge there on the B site.
G2 will fight back. 3 rounds separating.
They're able to catch T1 overcommitting to save Buzz.
How did it not re-clear Jogamo?
Great info
They
off
just
the
forgot
back of Jog's
the drop.
ult.
Did he fake
Find
TP
out
or
that
something?
The site just has one player on it. Clean him out. Get through. Yeah, Stack's frustrated by that one. Yeah, for sure.
Did he fake TP for
That was a
T1
tough
not to
beat. You left
re-clear
out
this
your own
spot?
there, and
I would
G2's
assume so,
got the
no?
read.
Full Sheriff buy down here. 4T1 gonna pull off a thrifty. Steltron on the chase, not gonna get anything but meteors. Sheriff absolutely
Dude, they're
will.
too good, man. Meter is too good.
Collecting Balance head, making sure that this is gonna be
That
safe.
range to still get 150 on it? Unless Valiant had small shields, but I doubt it.
Too deep.
Just backs away. Might have actually gone off the side of the map. Can't quite tell either way. G2 now looking to pivot. Push forward into this A site. Izu up in tower. Actually a C's here at the ready. Yes. Does go in. Able to find one. The salvo's there on top of it. And Leaf cannot escape. Nor can Trent. 2 kills found. Jogamo still desperately trying to escort them forward. But Jonah P is going to be taken down. And it is all on Jaw. They're trying to stop this thrifty from coming through. Finds 2. The reload completed.
He's got ult.
A dimensional drift online.
Oh! Let's go, Jogamo!
What an unbelievable
Oh
ace!
my God!
What an unbelievable player!
Oh my
He keeps
God!
alive.
That is absolutely unreal. He's able
Oh
to
my
isolate the
God.
first 2 fights. And then he's got
The
the
dog,
last 2
for
lined up
sure.
for him. He fakes the teleport there. I don't think it mattered. He stands up. He's got Bangkok on fire.
He's got the coaches on their feet. My
Oh
God.
my God, what a round. That saved them because that would have put G2 on an
The
eco.
thrifty to deny
That was a
T1.
thrifty on T1, chat.
We're getting even
T1
further
trapped the shit out of
away.
G2, and Jaw just saved it.
Getting closer to a 2-1 score line.
He's gonna
Oh,
see
Jaw's
this
feeling it
wide
now.
open.
The paranoia out, but Izu smoked off, cannot try to capitalize.
Bro, he
Here's the
can't play the game right now. He can't play the game right now. Where's his team?
Izu now repositioning. Cuts across that left-hand side, previously left open. And
I was
now
just
is
about to
not
say,
getting
like,
read.
the
Buzzing
fact
off
that
the
you
punch
have
and T1
Stacks playing over here on
not
B
skipping
site
a
as
beat.
Teho, and you still manage to
Not
get a
plus, it
C's
seems.
double salvo kill on the last round,
Getting aced by a
and getting
world
value on
champion
salvos
just 1
now,
round prior.
G2's too slow on execs.
They have their eyes on the prize.
And this is brutal because you don't have any more timeouts as G2. You got to figure out a way. Jonah P.
What's up,
stay alive
Icy?
a bit longer. You can give yourself a bit of a timeout. but he's
The good
spotted
old
by the Haunt.
Lothar meme.
Here, getting closer and closer. The leer around the back. Jonah P. now well aware.
Beautiful
Very
kill.
snappy to get the shutdown. Well, what do you opt to do? 1 flash, no other utility, just a phantom in hand. And the likelihood of breaking this and getting back-to-back ace clutches
10 seconds left.
across your team.
Continues on with the
Just not
second
in their
point.
favor. T1,
That's what I see.
a fantastic crunch. Shutting down this attack. The haunt from Izu, absolutely monstrous. They win the round. They get up to 11.
And the paranoia as well
T1's
from
vibing.
Sylvan to back jog off on the initial entry. That bought a little bit of extra space here for T1 to let loose. There's some salvos in there to delay early from
Dude, what a
Stacks.
beautiful hunt. What the hell was holding
But it's Izu.
G2 back to help Jaw there?
So on point with this fade. Nice shot by Buzz. But you gotta find a way to slow this down. T1 is just reacting so well. As soon as there's contact, they've got so much util to buy that slight amount of extra time that they need to get into position to shut you out. Look at Meteor, he's just going for a walk. Right
Walking down mid, Leaf. Just there on the opposite side. Cosmic Divide going to be called through. Buzz keeping himself
Oh, he didn't win that
obscured.
fight. Trent's there, though.
Cross Meteor down to
Trent's got to
30.
get him.
Buzz
Oh, my
down to
God.
8.
They're so low. Please just fucking
Trying to
complete
stay
a
safe.
fight.
Never
Win a
gets
fight,
called.
boys.
Good shot,
Thank
not
you.
to connect. Valen able to find one, but then mowed down by the ult down from
They still got
Stacks.
2 players super low, no?
Paranoia hits.
Yeah, Meteor's low.
Stacks swinging in towards backside, finding
Don't
one.
let him- don't let him, chat. Don't let him.
Suddenly into a 2v2. Committed positions. The decay.
Wait, Meteor's low. Meteor's low.
Frantically trying. Oh, swings the core.
No, 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 no. Trent, look up.
Yes!
Let's go.
The 3K to continue to fight back.
Trent
to
gets MVP, chat.
persevere.
Trent gets MVP.
T1 not getting to map point quite just yet.
Trent
What a
gets
match Trent
MVP.
is having 17 and 15 on this Sova. The one who's been able to hold on the tightest with this bucking Bronco that T1 has brought into Abyss.
Oh, man.
It's absolute madness. I mean, what a flick, too. That's a great idea by Meteor. Change angle.
Dude, I feel like I broke my
Position.
wrist slapping
Doesn't
away
matter.
on my
Trent's just
chair like
better.
that. Oh, my God. That was insane.
Goes Buzz, blades out.
2 hero plays coming out, both from Jogamo and Trent,
T1 another crack
to keep
at
this a
taking
2-round
a
gap.
thrifty against G2.
And this is off. No timeouts left for G2.
Buzz repositioning now. Big call here, it looks like, from T1.
Yeah, I like the pause from G2. You've got to keep T1 guessing. You've got to get into those post plants. Because where T1 wants to win this game is before you can even get the spike down. So you've got to work the map. Got to be a little bit more diligent. Love this take a space. That's a ton of info there. They know that B.
All that
very well
noise,
be
though,
very
is going to force a
open. That's the
rotate,
only
and
one
Leaf
here.
hopefully could catch them off the rotate.
Hide in the smoke.
He's out of range for TP, so you got to get a one and done here.
Smattering of damage going to be found. Swings the corner. Jogamo going to be taken down. Buzz. Thinking about his next maneuver here. It goes right
Nice,
to the shot.
Trent.
Starts stunned up there by Trent. Kill going to be
Nice,
found out.
Valen.
Able to find
Nice,
Meteor into
Valen.
Stacks. G2 now starting to get a very firm grasp on these rounds.
30 seconds left.
Just the one casualty so far.
We're
Played
good.
From Jonah P.
Leaf could late lurk,
One away
which
from
should
that
be in a
rolling
good
thunder.
spot.
Last player standing.
Now has it online. No shot for Izu. Try to force this out.
Let's go,
Jonah
boys.
P.
Let's go,
On
G2.
point. Brings G2 just one round away from tying this up 11 to 11.
Now I think you need a timeout from T1's side. I think it's time to consider
Bucking
how
Bronco.
you're going to be able to react a little bit better on the map. Not able to get info early, especially with the way that G2 is just going to sit and spawn for a bit, maybe send a player down mid, see if they can get a read on anything.
This is where it's scary for T1 because you know their comp is ass, right? And they can't fight. They can't fight. Sorry, they can't anchor well. So they have to find lines so they could fight. And when you have somebody like Meteor still able to pop off on openers like he does like that, like it doesn't matter what comp they run.
16 rounds.
You know what I mean?
G2.
It's so
Their
scary.
last timeout. T1 will call their first. G2 coaching staff, you have to suspect that there's a bit of a wave of relief there for them, but also some praises to sing for the team to be able to get it back into this close of a position.
Did you, as you just said that, Kratos, did you hear the crowd?
More work to be done.
You owe Jaw.
Everybody just yelled T1.
Because that ace
And you saw all those T1
changed
signs.
potentially the destiny of G2, not just in this map, but potentially in this series. It's going to be an op for Buzz. It's going to be a heavy investment for T1.
Can we have a KO instead of Reyna in T1's comp for it to be better? Yeah, possibly. But I think you just want to have Meteor play duelist roles because you just want to play comfort picks.
From his teammate, Buzz. He's looking to go on a very early, deep line with this operator.
KO Teo is definitely annoying to play if you're playing Yoru and Chamber.
See,
Peeking in towards window.
this is good info.
Oh no, please let's not have that. Let's not try to sell that Flippy.
Consider sending an extra player over towards A.
Let's just change comms halftime and also do agent bans halftime.
Push-ups. I mean, we know Spike is down. With Buzz getting all that early information, they're still going to lean in towards B.
But yeah, I do agree that on paper, Icy,
They just paused, they waited,
KO's pretty
and
good
they exploded towards the B side.
compared to Reyna on
Drone, though,
this comp.
might give the plan away a bit. Izu.
You get the triple initiator play that, what was it, Heretics plays, no?
No mid-control for T1. They have zero idea.
Rolling Thunder forward, sees.
For OD, you can swap every round. No, thank you.
Hunter's Fury now going across.
Dude, Han's getting a lot of value.
Looking for the follow-up, cannot make it happen. One staying alive here for now, but counter spray out, Meteor. It's quite a bit of damage. G2 now.
What do they have for retake? Stacks on an op.
Buzz swaps over the op to stacks,
No more
picks up
Haunt.
the Phantom.
Teo. No more Leers. This is actually very old. What a flick by Leaf. What a flick by Leaf. Yo, G2 activated. G2 activated.
No
Yo.
punches, no value.
Yo.
And Meteor cannot even rescue it. He has to escape. He has to retreat.
These flicks this series have been insane for both teams.
G2, they will tie things up 11-11. His draw is out for blood. He would love to take this last weapon out of their hands. Either way, that spike is going off. And that scoreline perfectly balanced.
Yo, and Nikon's broken.
tied.
They don't save the op into the round. Yeah, Leaf just knocked him.
G2's got the read now. They figured it out. Just gotta wait him out a little bit. I think this is another timeout already. Right away. What a shot.
Give me the slow-mo now. Give me another one slow-mo.
Goodness gracious.
So damn good.
They are playing out of their minds right now. They have really come alive. That jog ace has sent them flying.
Dude, T1 just did the G2. 2 timeouts within like 3 rounds.
What T1 wants to do.
G2, they needed
Such
a round in between.
similar
They timed out
scenes.
what, round 3 and 5? And now T1 just timed out 10 or 23-24 or 22-23
For G2, you can feel the desperation.
or 21-22, whatever the rounds are right now.
What is the call?
Yeah, 21-22 because we're going into round 23.
Operator lost.
I think something like a 3-man push out of A main.
If anything, I feel like the
some space early.
agent bans are going to make
See if
it
you
even
can
more fun for the
bottleneck
desk.
G2.
Because now you get to like really talk about meta
Gotta
stuff.
Find ways to get those brawls going. If you can't get them to commit to chokes, if you can't get them to commit to getting stuck in the fade utility, then
All
you
right,
gotta
all
find
right.
ways to get the fights to go. The fade is the
Please
stay-home
don't get
utility.
ecoed. Please don't get
Then-
ecoed.
then there's a chance.
G2,
Then there's a
please
shot.
don't get ecoed.
Stack's having a pretty decent game.
Please
on
don't get
KO.
ecoed.
Speaking of 17 and 13, but
Please don't get
need
ecoed.
a little bit more from the rest of the squad. Buzz 16.
I don't know if you heard me,
19.
G2, but
Hasn't
please don't
really
get
found too
ecoed.
much success with that operator. Not going to have it this round, of course, but
So they're gonna do that fault line
find the
play, right?
difference
So
to be
smoke
made.
this, put
potentially
the
take this map
the
to T1.
oh actually they didn't.
Exploration here.
They just
Noise
went
being
straight for
made.
the recon with stun.
That's, I think, to keep some of those
Instead of
T1
going for the
players
TP
stuck, having to
crossover.
watch those links so that the front entrances of the sites are going to be potentially a little bit more wide open. And who knows?
I guess they're just staying
Get
in
no
spawn to see if
contact,
T1's gonna try to
go for
push
it,
something
see
here.
what happens.
See if
I
they're
mean,
gonna try to
granted,
make a
T1's
play.
done a good job when
Again, because they don't have
G2's pushed all
senties,
the
they're
way
playing
up.
single controller.
of finding those kills.
G2's now identified the
Contact up the
fade
power
since the
over
fade
to
just prowled towards the A site.
Buzz rotating all the way back over to B.
Starting to get clustered on the right
might be the right read.
side here. Pink's coming down, wary about that push out from A main. Potential flank around the back.
They're probably gonna wait for the second fault line to come up, so they go for the TP and then fault line this.
Here for Jaw. Gives him the dimensional drift. It's like he's just gonna be.
There's the
pushing forward.
stars. They're fighting in the smoke.
Trying to get up
Oh
alongside
no
the
no no
smoke.
no 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 no!
Pushes in.
Yes!
What? Keeps him covered.
Timing
Vandal shut down
in Bangkok.
immediately.
THAI
Similarly
space
falls.
MING in
Stinger
favor of
does not
G2 on
get
that
hit
one.
the same way. As Izu now.
Because Meteor was about to get like
The last
3
one
kills.
standing.
until he walked into the
With
smoke
no hope
and then
in
just got
hell.
popped by Trent.
G2. They're going to get themselves up to map point. T1, if they want to steal this map away, it's going to happen in overtime.
Yo,
There's
can
no
somebody
shot.
can somebody give me a wellness check on Nicole right now, please?
G2 swat away both timeouts from T1 with relative ease.
Curious if they're going to go for an op. Potentially, I don't know. But that's just, oh, what awareness from Trent. He is so dialed in.
One enemy.
It's been a big part of this comeback for G2. And just so aware that someone could push that smoke, try to find that timing, especially when you're going up against Nico.
True, Willow, true.
Beautiful heads-up play from him. Now what do you do? Looks like it might just be a fast execute this time. Cosmic Divide into a quick hit.
Dimensional drift.
Wait, meteor
For
spot
now,
again.
Dancing around this Yoru. Hasn't quite been
Yes,
scouted,
yes,
so
yes,
this very
yes,
moment,
yes,
full
yes,
line.
yes.
Flash,
Yes.
set, drop that
Yes.
headshot. Meteor, dead.
That's the
So
play,
intensity
boys.
is
That's it.
evaporating.
That's it, boys.
As it's Izu once
That's it.
again. A 1v4 this time.
Yeah.
A bit
I'll
easier, perhaps.
I'll
Still,
upload this
feels like
map
it is overall
later so we could do the
G2.
Velodal,
Rallying
Wordle,
back.
and Vandal.
After such a deficit, after such a devastating first half. But this comp from T1, whatever legs it had on this defense, it's been swept out from underneath them. The time dwindling. Valen holding forward.
Where are you?
Haunt at the ready, but the next fault line coming in, just desperately trying to hold
Let's
it.
go,
No
boys.
avail.
Let's go.
13 to 11.
Telling you, this could
G2
still go to a five
regain
mapper,
the
but
lead in
the
this
ace
grand final.
clutch coming out from
And they're
Jogimo.
one map away from claiming
And
a
then
trophy
Trent
as their
getting
own.
that 1v1 against Meteor
Absolute madness.
is probably going to help them
But G2
drive
is able to keep
this
their heads
dub.
on straight. And
You don't
gotta
get
think
shaken
back
out of
to
that.
jog
With how
ace.
dominant things have been
And you
for
gotta
T1 on the
appreciate the way
first half when
Trent
they went 6-0,
was locking things down with the Sova.
when we actually had that ace
So
and then that
impressive
clutch,
the way they're able to
the
mentally
1v1
bounce back and recover
against
after
Meteor of
having
all
used
players
2
too,
timeouts within the first 6 rounds.
that cancels out any type of like
Unbelievable
shakiness you felt here on Abyss.
perseverance and
Let's go.
tenacity.